Hello students, welcome to Maharashtra Olympiad movement. Today we will learn about the chapter of science, that is internal organs. The human body consists of many organs inside itself. These are all internal organs. Now, all the living organisms are made up of small units called as cells. These cells are the smallest units. These cells are like tiny building blocks. So, the human body is made up of innumerable millions and millions of cells. Many cells form a tissue. For example, nervous tissue, connective tissue, cardiac tissue. Many tissues form an organ. For example, cardiac tissue forms the heart. Many organs form an organ system. For example, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system. So, the digestive system, for example, consists of the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, the intestine. All these systems have various organs present inside the body called as internal organs. For example, the internal organs like the brain, the lungs, the heart, alimentary canal, stomach, intestine, pancreas, spleen, liver, kidneys, and urinary bladder. Now let's see one by one about a few internal organs. The brain. Now the brain is a complex organ located inside the skull. The skull is also called as the cranium, which is the hard part of the skeleton. It is an important organ which controls all the body activities. The brain is the third largest and major organ of human body. The brain, spinal cord, and nerves form the nervous system. The nervous system of a body controls the activities and movements of different organs. Movements of organs or organ system in harmony to perform a particular task is called as coordination. For example, playing requires control and coordination of arms, legs, ears, eyes, etc. So, the arms and legs, when you want to move, they are in coordination when you want to feel like moving them. All activities we perform daily, like eating, drinking, writing, all requires control and coordination. The brain is the one which is the main organ which acts as the main controlling organ. Hence, the brain is the seat of mental functions like memory, planning, thinking, and making decisions. It is the one which is controlling almost all the body functions like respiration, heart rate, blood pressure, digestion. Now let's get back to the next organ, that is the lungs. The lungs is a pair of organs located in the rib cage in each side of the chest. Lungs are large spongy organs having delicate structure or sacs called as alveoli. Now these alveoli are branched, the branches are called as bronchioles. These alveoli are the place where the exchange of the air takes place. When you breathe in, the air comes into these alveoli, there is exchange of this air through the blood, and then from the blood the oxygen gets back spreads to the entire body. When we breathe in or inhale air, the oxygen reaches the lungs. The oxygen is taken up by the blood cells present in the lungs. At the same time, the carbon dioxide from blood cell is taken up by the lungs. Hence, there is exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. When we inhale, we take in oxygen, and when we exhale, we leave carbon dioxide. The next organ is the heart. The heart is a muscular pumping organ located in the chest. It is present inside the ribs or the thoracic cage. This is a very important vital organ. The major function of heart is to pump the blood and to ensure the provision of nutrients to every part in the body. When you place your palm on the chest, you can feel your heart beating. The heart, the blood vessel, and the blood cells form the circulatory system. The heart pumps pure or oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. It also collects the impure or deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body. The human heart is made up of 4 chambers, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. The ventricles, so from here the impure blood comes into the right auricle or atrium. From here it goes to the lungs for purification. From the lungs, the blood, that is the pure oxygenated blood, comes back into the left atrium and then into the left ventricle. From here the blood is sent to the entire body parts. To pump out and pump in blood, the heart undergoes continuous contraction and relaxation. Now let's get back to the next organ, that is the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal or the esophagus is a muscular tube connecting the mouth cavity to the stomach. The stomach is a muscular J-shaped structure organ of the digestive. The next organ is the intestine. The intestine is a major part of alimentary canal. It is divided into 2 segments, small intestine and the large intestine. The small intestine is quite large, so the functions of small intestine is chemical digestion, absorption. The large intestine is smaller in length. The major function of large intestine is to reabsorb water. Another internal organ is pancreas. Pancreas is a small glandular organ present below the stomach. The pancreatic juice digests all major nutrient types. The next internal organ is the liver. The liver is a reddish-brown triangular organ. It is located next to stomach on right side. The liver receives blood full of digested food from the gut. It stores some food and delivers the rest to the other cells through blood. Hence, liver is a very important vital organ. The next organ is the kidney. A pair of bean-shaped reddish-brown kidneys are present in the lower abdominal cavity. They filter blood and urine is formed. The main function of kidneys is to remove the toxins. The main function of the kidney is thus to filter the blood remove the unwanted harmful elements, and thus the urine is formed. The next organ is the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is a hollow, muscular, elastic organ. It collects the urine to be discarded out of the body. The bladder can hold somewhere around 400 to 600 ml of urine. Now, these internal organs can be viewed through some machines. Now, these are the medical appliances, for example, X-ray. The X-ray is a form of electromagnetic radiation. It takes the photograph of the body penetrating through the body tissues and organs. These are helpful in detecting abnormalities within the body. If there is any foreign body present inside the body, it can very easily detect. Even the deformities in the skeleton can also be seen. So this is a X-ray machine. Another medical appliance or the machine is called as sonography. The sonography is a technique used to see clear and usually in motion picture inside the body. It is seen on a small TV-like screen and it is used to detect abnormalities in the internal organ. So, here this picture shows that of a fetus, a child in its mother's womb. Thank you.